Alright, I'm gonna wait for everybody to join. Still the same. It's not the same, you frickin' fricker. You're lying. You know, we're gonna restart it. What's going on, Oraf? We're restarting it and the points don't count. So the points don't even count. You know, we're finding a different one. This one's stupid. Well, that one has 10 million though. All right. Oh, yeah?
Atlas woke up in the attic of an abandoned house. He tried to find a way out of the house, but all he could find was a room with 3 doors. Each door hid a different danger. The windows and floor of the room behind the which meant that sunlight burned and the second door hid a room filled with toxic gas. And behind the third door, there was a hungry lion. Which door should Atlas choose to escape?
The lion. It's the lion.
He should wait for the night to fall and walk through the first door. Sarah accidentally pulled a lever in a science lab and set free a group of mutant zombies. There were 4 people inside, and they needed to escape before the zombies caught up with them.
All right.
They had 17 minutes to cross the bridge. Sarah was the fastest one. She could cross it in 1 minute.
Okay.
Lab assistant Dawn could get to the other side in 2 minutes. But the janitor and the professor needed 5 and 10 minutes to cross the bridge. How can they get to the other side if the bridge can only hold 2 people at a time? And each group needs to carry the only lantern they have to illuminate the way.
17 minutes. Okay. So 2 people can go out one time. But that doesn't mean...
Here's how it works. Sarah and Dawn cross first, carrying the lantern. It takes them 2 minutes. Then, Sarah runs back with the lantern. She hands the lantern to the professor and the janitor. They cross the bridge together in 10 minutes. That makes 13 minutes.
You didn't know
Dawn
that,
grabs the lantern and dashes across the bridge to
You're
help
on the
Sarah
same
get
page
across.
as me. You did not.
It takes him 2 minutes to get her, and then they need 2 minutes to return. Sarah and Dawn arrive safely, just in time to cut the rope. One evening, Beth called the police to report a crime. She told the officer that she had just been robbed and asked the police to come to her house straight away. When the police arrived at Beth's place, they found her tied up in a chair in the middle of her living room.
Okay.
They asked her what happened, and she told them that a masked guy had broken into her house, stolen all her money, and tied her up in a chair. The police immediately arrested Beth for misreporting. Why?
It's because she had her phone. And she couldn't have her phone because she's tied up. How does she call? Like, doesn't make sense. Like, come on.
Because if she had been tied up, she wouldn't have been able to call the police. She most likely made the whole thing.
I bet you didn't know that one, Bumbleclot.
Sydney told her mom that her gymnastics team would go to a sports camp for the weekend. She asked her mom to help her pack a bag for her trip. Her mother packed everything she thought her daughter would need. When Sydney came back, she told her mother all about the trip. But at one point during the conversation, she asked why her mom hadn't packed a toothbrush. The mother immediately knew Sydney was lying about where she had really been on that weekend. How did she figure it out?
She figured it out because, I don't freaking know. She put the...
Because Sydney's mother did actually pack a toothbrush, but she put it under Sydney's gymnastics clothes. If Sydney had really gone to the camp, she would have used the clothes and found the toothbrush. Susan can't remember who her husband is. Can you help her figure it out?
Can you help her figure it out? Figure out what? Or who her husband is? The guy in the mustache, the curly mustache.
Well, it must be the guy on the left. Look, they're wearing matching rings. Kimberly discovered 3 bags in an old attic. There was also a note. It said that there was $1 million inside one of the bags. It also added that the other 2 bags were empty. Kimberly only had one chance to figure out which bag had the cash. And only one of the messages written on the bags was true. On the first bag, it was written, "The cash is not here." On the second bag, it was written, "The cash is not here." The last bag claimed, "The cash is in the second bag." If you were Kimberly, which bag would you choose?
Cash is not here. The cash is not here. Then it would be in the middle. It will be in the middle.
You should choose the first bag. If only one of the inscriptions is true, then the money can't be in the second or third bag.
Oh my.
Ben asked his boss for some time off. He wanted
Looking to stand out in today's job market?
Atlas will
All right,
be in the
next one.
second or third bag.
Hello, Jeremy.
Ben asked his
Harper.
boss for some time off.
I'm
He
not
wanted
gonna
to
want
go on
you
an
to
expedition to
right
Antarctica.
now. Just wait.
His boss allowed him to go on one condition. Ben had to send him pictures every day. And that's what Ben did. He sent his boss many different pictures on his icy adventure. On Ben's first day back at work, his boss fired him, saying Ben had lied to him and he had never been to Antarctica. How did the boss know?
How did the boss know? Because why is there a freaking tree in Antarctica? Is this guy doing?
Take a closer look at the picture. Becca came back after a 2-week vacation to Egypt. During her trip, she bought a beautiful emerald and wanted to show it off to some of her friends. She threw a party just for her closest friends. But the next day, she noticed that the emerald was gone. Becca immediately called a detective and asked him to help her find the thief. She showed him some of the pictures she had taken the night before. The detective took a quick look at the photos and almost immediately realized who had done it. Take a look at these pictures. How did the detective find the culprit?
The girl, it's the girl. She's not wearing the same thing. Look, she has a freaking... It's
Look
the
at
girl.
the girl wearing a hat.
It's the girl with the blue
At
hat.
1 a.m., her hat is flat. But at 2 a.m., her hat suddenly becomes pointy.
What's her...
Weirdly
why
imitating
is
the
her
shape
hat
of the
pointy,
emerald.
huh?
She must be the
That little
thief.
stingy bastard. That stingy
On a
bastard.
rainy evening, Dylan is driving home. He passes by a bus stop. 3 people standing there ask him for a ride. Dylan has only 1 seat in his car to offer, but he really wants to help all these people. It's an elderly lady that seems to be freezing, a doctor who claims that he needs to get to the hospital for an urgent appointment. And there's also the woman Dylan has a crush on. What should Dylan do to help everyone?
What should Dylan do? He should do nothing and just leave.
Dylan can offer the doctor to borrow his car, but he should also ask him to drive the elderly lady home first. As for the guy himself,
And then
he can wait
Dylan
at the bus stop with
gets
the girl he has a
much
crush on until the
time.
doctor comes
Oh
back
my
and returns his car.
goodness.
Lily was the manager of a men's clothing
But
store.
then what if the
She was
doctor
walking around the
just
store
does a
when she
180
noticed
and
that
he
a
was
pair of
lying and then just
expensive
steals the
green
car
pants was missing.
and kidnaps the old
She
lady?
went over the to check out the left pants there. Understood who had stolen the pants. Take a look at this image and check if you can figure out which man is the thief.
It's Gons to be the one in the green hoodie, right? What's he wearing?
It's the man on the right. He's wearing black pants, but you can see something green peeking from under his pant legs. He must be wearing the stolen pants under his own. Josh was walking through a forest at night and came across an old castle. Pretty soon, he met 3 cloaked figures. When Josh asked them who they were, they answered that they were 2 werewolves and 1 vampire. The trio told Josh that he had made a bad decision when he entered the castle. They also said they wouldn't let him leave unless Josh outsmarted them. Josh had to guess which one of them was the vampire. The guy was only allowed to ask each one of them 1 question. And it couldn't be, "Are you a vampire?"
Damn it!
After a few minutes of thinking, Josh asked, "What's your eye color?" He guessed who the vampire was and was allowed to leave the castle. Why did he ask this? And how did that question help him?
What's your eye color? Because vampires are always have.
Vampires don't reflect in mirrors and don't appear in photos. So the vampire probably wouldn't know what color their eyes are.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you'll
Middle or third is vampire. All right, we'll go watch ahead and watch you stick here. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did that say? Hold on. The biome that broke Minecraft and everything. With the biome that broke Minecraft, what the hell does that mean?
Each biome has its own identity, and if the identity is
Hold on. We're gonna watch this real quick. What does that even mean? New biome?
I can't believe that worked. Aha! They said I'd never get access to the game, but look who's sitting in the developer's seat now. Today, I make Minecraft better with my new biome.
Add narrated new biome to Minecraft.
Yes. Brace yourselves.
no, I'm pretty skeptical.
The biome that broke Minecraft.
Broke? Lies. I've built a biome that's violent and perfect. Bit like me, really.
When we add new things to Minecraft, it's very important that we find the right balance.
Oh, there's no new. You're just
players
saying one that broke like the game a little bit, you know? Was probably the that orange one. Mannequin is stupid again. Did you know? Did I know that British? Did you know that British people would say scallywags as scallywags? Dude, this was today. Are you did I know that British, hold on, watch it again. Did you know that British people would say scallywags as scallywags? No, they don't. That's are you dumb, stick? That's what pirates say. Did you know? Did you know that people would say scallywags? Yeah, that's what pirates say. Like, does it keep on lagging? Oh, that's right. Mannequin Rap with CapCut Edits, Part 3. No, I'm not. Dude, does it look like I'm Gru? Take a look at me. I got this. I'm having a bad day. Is it lagging that bad? Dog said it.
How'd you do that?
Alright, I'm done. This is always how I end it though. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Something something something. Yeah. Bye. 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 British people do say scallywags, scallywags. They do not actually say that. Because you know what they do? They say bruv. They say fam. They say in it. They say